What, the dog? You like dogs?
Yeah,
Oh yeah?
I like all animals.
Oh, look at y'all see Jen? Jen with the lip gloss on, eyes done, looking in shape. What's up with you?
Well, I've been working a lot, so instead of laying in bed all day, my body is a lot firmer, and I've been trying to stretch and do like yoga stuff and
Okay.
stretch out my back. Oh my God, I got the craziest story. You're not gonna believe what happened to me.
What?
Okay, so I go all the way out to my friend's house, about 30 minutes away, you know, to get some boy, whatever, some dope. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
Go ahead. You can say it.
But I get all the way out there, nobody has anything. So I have to wait like an hour, 3 hours. So I'm sick as a dog. I'm waiting 3 hours. I finally was about to spend my money on crack. And then right when I already gave him the money to buy it. And dude pulls up, so I'm like, no, give me my money back. So I give my money back. He shows up with some good stuff. And it was good. But, and that looks like so much fun. I love the playground out here. If I was a kid, man.
But you're not a kid. We're talking about addiction right now, so let's talk about that.
This would be the best place ever. So I do the stuff, right? And I'm scared to leave because I just have a feeling. I have a sixth sense. I'm the, what do you call it? The fifth element. So I know when stuff's gonna happen, like an oracle. And I knew the cops were after me. I just knew they were. So I didn't want to leave. And I had to leave. So what I did was I did an extra two, whatever, did an extra bump. And then I shoved the rest in my vagina.
You did what?
I shoved it in my vagina.
How you do that?
Why? Because I
said
knew.
how?
Oh, I don't know.
It was in plastic.
No, it wasn't in plastic.
It was?
No, it was in.
You just put it up in there raw?
I just put it up in there because I was so scared, and I knew the cops were out to get me. So what happened was
You could OD like that.
Let me tell you what happened.
Oh.
I fucking was driving, and
That shit going straight to your nervous system.
I couldn't keep my eyes open, and it kept kicking in. So I pulled over. I fell asleep in my car. Somebody called the police. So the police are you on something? Are you on something? I'm like, no, leave me alone. I didn't know what was going on. So I get back on the interstate. I fall asleep again. I don't know how I made it to the next exit. And I parked, and the cops fucking came again because somebody told them I was asleep in my car.
So it's the third time the cops came?
Second time.
Okay.
So then I go into this bar in the bathroom trying to wake myself up.
You forgot you put it up there?
I forgot to put it up there.
And it's dissolving. It dissolving.
Completely because I'm out of it.
Right.
So I go in the bar. I fucking fall asleep in the bathroom of the bar. They called the police again. This is the third time. The police, the EMS, the ambulance, the fire department has come in one night. So I still forgot. He's having so much fun. So then the third time, finally, I got up and took off running. I guess before, the time before, I called my friend because I was driving his car and told him to come get me in the car because I couldn't drive. So luckily, when I was taking off running before I could fall asleep again, he showed up and we got the car home. I fell asleep again. I forgot the stuff was in there. I didn't wake up for 2 days. He thought I was dead. And finally, when I woke up, I realized I still had that stuff in there. I took it out. I was a half hour late for work. I was supposed to open the restaurant at 10 o'clock. We don't open till 11, but people showed up at 11. I didn't get there till 11:30. I almost lost my job. I almost got arrested. Almost got the car impounded. Almost got in a wreck. All because I knew the fucking cops were coming.
And they weren't even messing with you.
No, they were.
No,
the cops showed up 3 times, sweetie.
No. They started messing with you when you got paranoid. You put the shit up in you, and you start almost ODing. Now everywhere you go, causing a disturbance. So they like, yo, this girl okay? Is she on drugs? Let's call the police to see, make sure she okay. So everywhere you go, you're falling asleep when you causing a disturbance, and
that's why prevent the future.
You didn't prevent anything. You caused the police to show up because you put that shit up in there, and it's going through your system.
But here's
and you start nodding the fuck out.
I did it extra too. I would have passed out anyway and got caught with the drugs if I hadn't stuck it in there. You understand?
If you would have never did extra two because you was paranoid, then none of that shit would have happened.
Yeah, but But here's the thing. Whenever I knew the future because I had a premonition before of the same thing.
Hey, hold that.
Thank you so much.
Hold that because I be pulling up. They be like, yo, you forgot to give me the money. I be having to turn around.
You never forgot to give me no money.
I know, but not you. So, but that's what's been going on lately. So I like, go ahead and pay them.
Man, I got some characters that I would love for you to, but they won't admit that they're on drugs.
Not on camera.
And I never have either. My whole life, you could never get me to admit. But things are a little different now, you know. I realized who I am and what life is about, and sometimes you got to take chances, and you got to take a different route that everybody else takes.
That's right. That's what I do with my channel.
Yeah.
See, my at that time I was staying with my baby mom, and she thought I was crazy because I left a job. You know how you climb up these light poles and run cables from pole to pole. That's what I was doing. Making like $2,000 every 2 weeks.
That's what my dude does.
I made that like $2,000 every 2 weeks.
Wow.
But I said, yo, I quit that job. I'm going to just do the YouTube.
So who did you work for?
I work for a private contract with Spectrum.
Oh, he works for AT&T.
Okay, but listen though. Anyway, that's why I have a little lung trouble. But I could have went back to work. I like I ain't going back to that shit. So she's like, don't quit that shit to do no YouTube. I said, man, I'm gonna take a risk. Everybody else doing this, I'm gonna go do this.
Right.
And it's worked for me. So you're right. You got to be willing to take a risk. Yeah. And when everybody else is going left, you go right.
Right.
See, everybody else want to follow the last person. Right. Or if somebody have a friend and say, hey, my friend did that, she was successful. That might not be your path. Right. You got to choose your own shit and go and do your own thing.
You're right.
Even with the recovery and everything.
Right. That's what I said, because rehab and jail has never worked for me. Leaving town sometimes works. That's why I always move around, because I've been to Seattle, Ohio, Texas, Virginia, North Carolina, and a lot of times moving does help. But like I said, I take me with me everywhere I go. So I'm trying to figure something out. And
she ready to drop, ain't she, homie?
Aww.
She's a pretty motherfucker too.
That is a pretty dog. Wow. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I'm trying to find something that works for me, and I think not hitting rock bottom wasn't going to make me get clean. I think me having something to live for is going to help me get clean.
What's up with that grandbaby?
Well,
you and your daughter still ain't got see out yet?
It's a long story.
Yeah, you done told us most of it.
Well,
so I'm just getting a follow up.
I told you about me shapeshifting. So my daughter doesn't know I'm alive. She doesn't know I exist. I disappeared when I was 16. I saw the article, the news article, and I disappeared when I was 16 because I shapeshifted into the guy I was dating, and then back into a baby, and then yada yada yada. So I've been missing since I was 16. So my kids don't know they have a mother. So when I went to go see them, they didn't recognize me.
You told us that.
Yeah. So, but honestly, I don't think any of them kids are mine.
They're all yours. But let me ask you something. Did they come out your vagina?
Well, you know what they do? They
so you think they switch them at birth?
Fertilize the egg with somebody else's DNA and somebody else's sperm, and they put it inside you as a surrogate.
How do you put it inside you? What are you doing?
In vitro, because that's you shouldn't. You got to believe. You would never believe the stuff I saw that they were doing in jail. They were torturing people. They were raping people. They were people, and then they would burn the body next door in the coroner's office. They had jails built, one in England and one in America and one in China, and they all looked the same. The architecture was all the same. So if you're in jail in, like, say, Dayton, Ohio,
they put you to sleep and switch you to another jail.
You don't know you're actually in England.
Right.
Yeah, because I was seeing they used to have. What had happened was.
You ever thought about calling me when you shapeshift? Next time you shapeshift into somebody else, call me. So cause people on my channel believe you. Oh, and I believe you. So
yeah.
I
don't care if they believe you.
No. But what's gonna happen is the next time when you shapeshift, do you still remember everything from this person? Yeah. Okay. The next time you shapeshift into whatever. Yeah. Give me a phone call so I can get a video in.
Well, here's the thing. It took me so hard to get back to me. Like, it was so much work trying to stay me. That's why they kicked me out of the clubs, because I wasn't me. I thought I was me and I saw me, but everybody else saw me as a guy or a kid or somebody else. Yeah. So it was so hard to get me as me to be seen. That's why I got jumped so much, because they all thought I was gay, because I
Okay, you
was
say
a
that.
girl and I had shapeshifted into a guy, and I didn't never hit on people, but they would hit on me, because some people would see me different than the other people would see me.
Yeah, yeah. I believe it whenever you call me.
Yeah.
When next time if it ever happen again, just let me know.
Yeah.
But other than that, let's go back to the addiction part.
Okay.
Every time I talk to you, you're going through a lot with that. I don't know how long you think it's gonna last before
Well,
something.
that's the thing. This whole addiction has kept me down in this world, and to where people don't believe in things that are unseen or magic or miracles.
But you're gonna prove it to them when you call me when you shapeshift.
Well, I
so let's talk about
prove it
something
to you
else.
now.
No, we don't want to hear it. We don't want to
Okay.
hear. We don't want to hear the rhetoric because we know you're good with talking.
But that's what I'm saying.
No. Call me when you shapeshift.
Okay.
And that'll prove it. All that talking, we know you're good with talking.
You would have to see it.
There you go.
I
there
could
you
put
go.
somebody else on camera.
No, they can't because I got the question that I'm like, oh, you're not Jen, get the fuck on.
Okay.
I don't think I know you good enough to know if you really who you say you are.
Yeah.
If you shapeshift, yeah, we got a bond. We got something. We
Yeah.
definitely got a bond.
Yeah. Because, yeah, you really got to know somebody. You know, because anybody can have plastic surgery to look like somebody, or use a filter, so you think you're talking to that person on Snapchat, but you can really tell somebody through their eyes and their personality. It's like their spirit, And I was thinking about like all the people that died, and how when they die, their spirit has to
Yeah,
go somewhere.
Jenny, I got an addiction challenge. You talk about everything other than
Yeah,
addiction.
but I'm talking about addiction.
No, you're not.
The drugs keep people from realizing all this.
Realizing what?
They drink, they smoke weed. That
No.
there is stuff going on in the world that can't be explained. They're always drinking or smoking weed or doing drugs, and they don't realize it.
Don't nobody realize, but you.
Right, because I've
So the
been
whole,
trying so hard to get clean.
majority of the world is sober. What about them?
They're
They don't realize
not.
it neither.
They're not sober. They're lying.
You think everybody lying?
I know they're lying.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I believe them because I don't do no motherfucking drugs at all.
Well, you get it in your sleep.
I don't get
You
no
get it-
drug.
you get it in your
No.
food. The government drugs everybody.
Oh shit. All right.
That's what the flu is.
Oh, okay.
It's just you being dope sick because they didn't give you no dope that day, or you didn't eat the right foods.
Is that what's
That's
going on?
what the flu is. Yes.
That's what the flu is. What COVID was?
COVID was real. I created COVID because I was stuck in this rehab program called the Stop Secure Transitional Offenders Program, and I was in treatment, and they refused to let me out. So I prayed and prayed and prayed. When it got to 58 days, because everybody else was getting out at 38, but they wanted to keep me in there longer because everybody wanted me around, and I keep to myself. So they made me stand there longer, and the bitch got on my nerves. Excuse my language, I'm sorry. The lady got on my nerves. So I got on my knees and prayed. I said, because I knew they were raping in there when we were asleep. They put you in these little rooms and they gas you.
Yeah.
What's the truth? So I prayed. I said, if anyone tries to come near any of these girls or guys that are in here, because they were transsexuals, if anyone tries to come near any of these people in here, make them get so sick that they can't do nothing to them. And the next thing I knew, COVID happened, and I got out 2 days later.
So the whole world was affected by COVID because you sent that prayer, and millions and millions and millions of people. So you prayed for all these millions and millions of people to die.
I didn't know
Just so you
that
get out.
many people was going in there doing that. I was trying to see if that was the truth or if I was crazy. And God showed me that was the truth. They were really doing stuff to people while they were
No.
asleep.
What I'm saying is,
I didn't pray for millions of people to get sick. I said
Yeah.
if anybody tried to raise women while they're asleep. So many people were trying to do weird stuff to these girls while they were asleep. And I knew it was happening because like I knew I was getting arrested. I knew that's what was happening because I know my body. I don't wake up dirty. But I would wake up filthy, smelling like God knows what. And I just took a shower. And I said, what in the world is going on with my body? And they were serving me junk for food, like 80-year-old day fucking beans and shit, because I didn't eat meat. And then I said, Lord, if this is really happening, if they really are sneaking into the rooms and doing weird stuff to these girls while we're asleep.
So how many people died when you prayed for that stuff to happen? How many people died at that place where you was at?
None, but half.
How many?
None.
So the people that were doing that to these
They let us all out.
So nobody died at that facility.
They all got out.
So nobody, staff, the people that were doing that, did any of them die?
No.
So the whole
Just-
so millions and millions of people around the world died from it, but none of the people that you prayed for something happened to, none of them died.
Right.
Okay, well,
Right.
okay. All right. Well, don't pray no more.
Protect the people I'm
You ain't
around.
protect nobody. That's not protection.
That was
No,
protection.
you hurt me. You caused millions of people.
They caused it to happen to themselves when they tried to sneak into that girl's room.
I'm talking about the millions of people that died from COVID.
Yeah, they did it to themselves.
The millions of people that died from COVID.
They were sneaking into girls'
Millions of
rooms,
people were sneaking in the
molesting
room.
them.
Millions of people were sneaking into the room.
They wouldn't have got sick if they weren't.
So you saying millions of people were sneaking to their? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how it's modern day slavery.
Oh, okay.
And mainly they do it to the girls and the kids.
All
the
right.
guys are worthless. Nobody cares about
All
guys.
right.
The guys are the ones doing it.
All right.
They stay awake while everyone else is in comas, just like Kill Bill. Remember how they were doing that?
What's up with the heroin?
Like I said,
You still struggling with it?
I almost got clean. I think I got clean for 2 days. But like I said, I was ready to go off on
You
everything.
gotta go work today?
Because, like I said, yeah, I do. I got to be there soon. Matter of fact, I need to leave now.
Let's go ahead and end the interview, and we're gonna go ahead and get you to work. And we're gonna get you some mental health treatment.
I don't need. I've
No.
already.
No.
Crazy.
We're gonna get you some
for
mental health
years.
treatment.
Because they don't want you guys to know the
I know,
truth.
right? I'm gonna get you some mental health treatment. God bless you. Keep you in my prayers.
Thank
Bye.
you.